Hi, welcome to the first video of AutoCAD 2010. I am going to show you how to set up your work area with AutoCAD. First of all, I'm going to show you what I like to use as for the work area. If you go down to your right hand side bottom, you can see a little dropped down arrow right here. If you click this arrow, it's gonna open up this window for you. First option is 2D drafting and annotation. I do use the AutoCAD Classic. It is selected right here. I like to use this for two reasons. One, it is a classic work area for the AutoCAD. Most of the industries they use that um, option because it gives you the essential tools that you need to use when you're drawing. Of course, if you go to a more specific industry, they're gonna change that, but the setup will be the same. So I like to use the classic so you have an idea of how most of the AutoCAD um, out there wherever you're gonna work will look like. The second thing that I want to show you today is the how to set up your background color. I'm using a black color, as you can see. The default color for the AutoCAD is a white color. I don't like the white color because it's too bright for me. Using the black color, all the colors in the monitor for that space, for this work area space, is off, so your eyes are not gonna hurt 2 hours after you're working with it. For you to set up this background color, you have to go to tools. It's right here. Down tools, you go to options. In options, you choose display. First one is files, third one is open save. You choose display, which is the second one. After you choose display, you come to colors. Okay, in colors, usually you don't have to touch the context box. This is one here. Just leave it alone. Go to the interface element. Choose the uniform, which is the first one right here, uniform background. To the right of the uniform background, inside the interface element, you can see the color drop-down menu. You have red, yellow, green, cyan, blue, magenta, white, black, and you can select your color if you want any color you want. If you like pink, greenish, gray, whatever. I like to choose my black because it makes it easier for me. You can choose your color. If you choose, I'm going to choose white just to show you, and apply. Click OK. Boom, right there. Too bright for me. Let's change it again. So you go to Tools, Options, Display, Colors, Color, Black, Apply. OK. You got the black color. Um, so one um, question that a lot of people have in how to change the desktop. Now you have it. Um, and the second thing I want to show you today is how you can turn on and off the grid. A lot of people like to work with the grid lines. If you press in your keyboard F7, I'm going to press it right now, F7, now you have your grid lines. Some people like to work with the grid lines just to reference their drawings. In my case, I prefer not to use it because I have the option in AutoCAD of typing the dimensions that I want. So I really don't need the grid lines, the grid boxes, because some people like to use it because they can set up the distance between the lines, the x-axis and the y-axis. In my case, I don't like to use them, so I like to turn them off. How you turn that on? F7 on your keyboard turns that on. F7 again turns it off. Um, of course, you can do that by a command line. Uh, as you can see, grid on, grid off. If you let's see, grid on, grid on, grid on, grid off, grid off. If you type that command in the command line, it will turn on and off the grid lines for you. But it's much easier for you to type F7 or press F7 on your keyboard. Going back to the desktop, to the AutoCAD background, if you want to access that window uh, for the display, which is the options window, you can just go to the command line or right there where your mouse is right here, if it is active. If you type OP, you can see I typed OP right here in this little white box. Press enter. Look what appears, the options window. It is much easier if you have those commands in head, just type them. It's easier for you. Sometimes I like to work with the keyboard, sometimes I don't. um, I prefer I prefer to go direct to the uh, drop down menu on top of the AutoCAD window. Let me exit out of there. So today I'm gonna leave you with that. Hopefully, it will help you setting up your um, work area. It is a simple work area. It's a classic AutoCAD classic. Just reviewing what we did today. We set up the AutoCAD classic view. We set up the AutoCAD background, and we did set up the turned on and off the grid lines. These are three basic options that you have in AutoCAD that helps you a lot. I think it's very important to know them so you can set up the AutoCAD that you're working with the way you like. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.